morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is time now for your primetime forecast for Saturday, April 24, 2021, from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. Lots of weather to talk about this morning. Let's start off with the severe weather threat. Now, we're going to have two rounds of weather today. The first round is moving into East Alabama and West Georgia as we speak. And I think for the most part, this is just going to be a moderate to occasional heavy rain event. Flash flooding is certainly a possibility this morning. We're going to have several hours, 3 to 4 hours of moderate to occasional heavy rainfall. So a flash flood warning or two is certainly not out of the question. The best chance for severe weather this morning will be from about Auburn, Opelika to the south. I think mainly south of the I-85 corridor. The best opportunity for severe weather this morning will be in places like Troy, Andalusia, down into Dothan, maybe over to around Macon and point south in Georgia. Though a strong thunderstorm cannot be ruled out along the I-85 corridor from Selma to Montgomery to Auburn over to maybe LaGrange. And then this afternoon, things will change. We'll have round one moving out by around noon today. Maybe some gusty winds behind round one. And then here comes round two this afternoon. And the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk. That is 3 out of 5, which is somewhat rare for all of central, southern, eastern Alabama, western, central, and southern Georgia. For the possibility of strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon. We think primarily after about 2 p.m. And the largest threat appears to be large hail. So if you can take those precautionary measures before this afternoon to protect your automobiles, that would be the best idea. Damaging straight-line winds will also be a possibility this afternoon in some of those stronger thunderstorms. And we cannot rule out the possibility of a tornado this afternoon as well, all across central, southern, eastern Alabama and over into Georgia late this afternoon. So this is a serious threat. Typically we see marginal and occasionally we see slight. It's even more rare to see this enhanced risk. We had an enhanced risk the night we had the tornadoes a couple of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this is something that we are going to have to take very seriously. Dr. Don's weather page will be here tracking this all day long. We'll go live when we think it is necessary. So make sure that you stay weather aware today. Now, the best timing for this thing for East Alabama, noon through 7 p.m. I'm thinking it's going to be after 2 o'clock for most of East Alabama. And then from noon to 9 p.m. for the southern sections of East Alabama. And you can just add 1 hour to that for our Georgia counties there in West Georgia. So again, we're watching this very closely for you, and we will have the weather information for you as it becomes necessary from the National Weather Service. So back to the forecast for today, a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms today. Again, it's coming to us in 2 different waves this morning. Then we may have a couple of hour lull in the action, and then it'll start back up again this afternoon. 74 will be the afternoon high, down to 52 tonight. We'll hold on to a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms through about 7, 8, maybe 9 p.m. And then on Sunday, we'll start the day with a few high-level clouds, but by Sunday afternoon, it's going to be Webster perfect. 73 on Sunday afternoon, 49, a little cool there on Sunday night, then back to full-blown sunshine on Monday, 79. Big warm-up next week. 82 out there on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're looking at partly cloudy conditions, 81. Don't pay attention to that 60% there on Tuesday night. That's an erroneous number. And then our next chance of rain pretty much will be on Thursday with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That may actually start Wednesday night. A little bit closer, we'll fine-tune that. 79 on Thursday, down to 58 on Thursday night. So there's a lot of activity down there in the lower left-hand corner. That is the Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, showing a lot of rain across central and east Alabama down into southern Alabama. Let's start across East Alabama, and then we'll take a look at what's happening to our south as well. This morning, some pockets of very heavy rainfall across East Alabama, places like Childersburg, Sylacauga, just pouring right now down in Millerville, in Clay County, Ashland, Lineville getting in on the action. Delta's got some heavy rainfall. And then over on the eastern side of the state, right along the state line, Ranburne, Wedowee, Roanoke, Wadley, Woodland, all getting in on some heavy rain this morning. Is it going to pour constantly all day long? No, it will not. But there will be occasional pockets of very heavy rainfall. Those are those red areas that you see there on the radar. This stuff already making it into west central Georgia. Raining now in Carrollton, all the way down to Franklin. Hogansville beginning to get some light rain showers, some heavier showers there just south of LaGrange, down into northern Harris County. And as you can see, that stretches back over into Coosa, Tallapoosa, Chambers, even down into Lee County in Alabama, getting some heavy rain this morning. Now, we do have a couple of weather advisories out there this morning, one of them being for Dallas County. That's down there in Selma. That's for this area of very heavy rainfall moving through southern Dallas County, stretching up to around Selma. But you have to go all the way down here into southwest Alabama before you see any warnings. This is a severe thunderstorm warning with a possible tornado. This is down there in southwest Alabama along I-65 near Evergreen. The possible tornado would be right here in this area. Though they're not issuing a tornado warning for this, they're just going with a thunderstorm warning for the time being. And I think most of this type of activity stays down here in South Alabama through this morning's event. This afternoon, though, could be a different story across East Alabama and West Georgia. We'll zoom out and give you the large picture. This is just the one radar site from Birmingham, so it doesn't show everything. But you see what's happening in Alabama. And for you folks in Georgia, all this is coming your way. It's going to be a wet Saturday. You'll look back over here, though, along the Mississippi River, you see a line of lightning strikes. And though we don't have the reflectivity turned on there, let's see if we can get it for you right quick. There we go. You'll see that that's going to be our severe weather threat right there. But as you can see on the radar, there's a couple of 2 or 3 hour gap between these two weather systems. It's going to get windy in here too between the two. These are going to be non-thunderstorm winds in between the two systems because of the tight gradient that we're going to be in once this moves over East Alabama. But then as this last line moves through late this or mid to late afternoon, it's going to grow in intensity, and that's where our thunderstorms will be coming from late this afternoon in round 2. Again, it's going to be extremely cold in the upper levels of the atmosphere, so large hail is going to be the primary threat, I think, from these storms, though damaging straight-line winds and an occasional tornado or two is certainly possible as we get into this afternoon. So make sure your batteries are charged up in your NOAA weather radios. Make sure that you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather information. Do not rely just on Dr. Don's weather page or any one particular source. Make sure you have multiple sources of severe weather. Also, make sure that you know where your safe place should be in your home, lowest floor, center of the lowest floor. Make sure that you have everything that you would need to keep yourself safe in the event that a tornado warning is issued for your particular location. Speaking of tornadoes, it was just a couple of 2 or 3 weeks ago we dealt with one in Randolph County, and coming up next Saturday, 1 week from today, the Randolph County Tornado Relief Benefit will be taking place at Farm Boys Sports Grill in downtown Roanoke. May 1st, it all starts at 5 p.m. I will be there. I hope you make your plans to be there. Lots of fundraising things going on. They've got a raffle. There's going to be entertainment, not to mention the fantastic food at Farm Boys. So make sure that you mark your calendars to be in downtown Roanoke next Friday, next Saturday at 5 p.m. and help us raise some money to help those folks that were just devastated by the Randolph County tornado that touched down over there in the Corinth area of Randolph County and then tracked up into central Randolph and over into East Randolph. I really hope that you'll make your plans to be there. I'd love to see each and every one of you, and I like them neck hugs, so y'all be ready for that. All right, so one more time, let's take a look at our severe weather threat. There is a slight threat out there this morning, but the more significant threat will be this afternoon. The Weather Service is saying after 12 noon, but I'm thinking it's going to be more like 2 p.m. before we start to see anything in East Alabama. We do have a 3 out of 5 risk that is enhanced. That is significant, so please pay attention to this as we get into the afternoon. Large hail will be the biggest threat, but damaging straight-line winds and an occasional tornado or two, an isolated tornado, certainly cannot be ruled out. So be weather aware this afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia. Y'all have a fantastic Saturday. If conditions warrant, I will go live. So keep your smartphones close by. Make sure you like Dr. Don's weather page. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to that, and click on that little bell so that when we do go live, you will be guaranteed to know about it because you will receive a push notification if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that little bell. So I'll see you back in here later today on Dr. Don's weather page.